Palantir Technologies, what a year it's had. From signing contracts like they're going out of style to skyrocketing to an eye-popping $80, this AI-driven tech darling has been riding the hype train full speed ahead. Everyone's probably talking about it. Your neighbor is probably thinking of investing in it. But now, as the stock hovers around $73, people are scratching their heads. Should I sell? Is this the peak? Will Alex Karp personally come to my house if I hold too long? Let's calm down, take a deep breath, and look at what's really happening. If you're holding Palantir, there are only a few reasons you should even consider selling, and no, the stock price changing isn't one of them. Before you hit that sell button faster than a teenager swiping on TikTok, let's break this down. 1. There's a fundamental change in the business. If Palantir suddenly announced, "We're switching from AI to making artisanal donuts," you'd have a good reason to sell. But guess what? That hasn't happened. Instead, Palantir keeps doing what they do best, signing contracts with governments, expanding their reach into commercial markets, and solidifying their spot as an AI powerhouse. So, unless you know something the rest of us don't, and if you do, call Alex Karp directly, this isn't a reason to panic sell. 2. Your financial plan changes. Maybe you've been holding Palantir with a specific goal in mind, funding retirement, buying your dream house, or finally splurging on that $5 cocktail every day without guilt. If the stock has reached your target price to achieve that goal, selling could make sense. For instance, you're retiring. If you've been waiting for Palantir to hit a magic number to fund your golden years, congratulations. Enjoy the beach, the golf course. You've hit your financial target. Maybe you said, when Palantir hits $100, I'm cashing out to build my pizza empire. Cool. That's your plan, so stick to it. But don't sell just because the stock is swinging up or down. That's like ditching your car mid-road trip because gas prices went up. You're still headed somewhere, so keep driving. 3. You need income. If you've hit a point where you need income now, whether it's medical bills, a surprise expense, or funding your kids' college tuition, it's reasonable to consider selling some shares. But if none of these scenarios apply to you, why are you even thinking about selling? Let's dive deeper. By the way, if you are benefiting from the content so far and want more like this, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications bell, and comment the word more. Just go ahead and type the word more so I know. Now that you've commented, let's continue. Here's the thing about Palantir, it's been called overhyped, overvalued, and a bubble more times than you've probably refreshed your Instagram feed. And guess what? That happens to every growth stock. Tesla, Amazon, Nvidia, they've all been through this same rodeo. Let's face it, growth stocks live and breathe hype. It's like they were born to be misunderstood. But here's the kicker, over time, their fundamentals prove the critics wrong. Remember when Tesla was trading at $40, and every expert was probably saying it would crash to $10? Fast forward a few years, and it's hit far more. Palantir is going through that same phase of doubt and skepticism. People probably screamed overvalued when Palantir hit $20. Then they said it again at $40. And at $80, they're practically fainting in disbelief. But the company hasn't changed its mission, strategy, or growth trajectory. If anything, it's gotten stronger. What's fueling all this hype? It's not just flashy headlines, it's hard evidence that Palantir is playing the long game like a pro. Palantir isn't just signing contracts, they're collecting them like Pokemon cards. From multi-million-dollar government deals to partnerships with Fortune 500 companies, their software is everywhere. Imagine being the company everyone turns to for critical AI solutions. Palantir's software doesn't just analyze data, it practically whispers the future into your ear. Their partnership with the U.S. Department of Defense ensures that when decisions need to be made fast, Palantir's software delivers answers in real time. The AI industry is exploding, and Palantir is one of the biggest players on the field. While others are still figuring out how to make AI profitable, Palantir has been in the game for years. Think of them as the veteran marathon runner who's already lapped the competition while others are still tying their shoes. It's not just governments that love Palantir, businesses are lining up too. Their commercial sector growth has been staggering, with companies using Palantir's tools to solve everything from supply chain headaches to fraud detection. Picture a CEO at a struggling logistics company. They adopt Palantir, and suddenly their trucks are delivering goods faster than Amazon Prime on steroids. That's the kind of real-world impact Palantir has. If you're in Palantir for the long haul, 10 to 20 years, you're probably laughing at all the hype and panic selling. Here's why. 1. Growth takes time. Companies like Palantir aren't about quick wins, they're about building lasting value. Their tech is designed to transform industries, and that doesn't happen overnight. It's like planting a tree. You don't dig it up after a week just because it hasn't grown. You water it, let it soak in the sun, and trust that it'll become a towering oak. 2. They've proven the critics wrong before. Palantir's been doubted, dismissed, and doubted again, yet it keeps proving itself. Investors who stuck with Amazon or Tesla through their growing pains know that patience pays off. 3. The AI revolution is just starting. AI is the future, and Palantir is positioned to be one of its key players. Selling now would be like cashing out of Apple in the 2000s before the iPhone took over the world. The market is a drama queen, stock prices go up, down, and sideways, often for no real reason. Selling because Palantir went from $80 to $73 is like selling your house because it rained one day. Focus on the big picture, the company's growth, strategy, and long-term potential. If all those things remain strong, why panic over short-term fluctuations? What if you're tempted to sell anyway? Let's say you're still on the fence. Here's a little experiment. Ask yourself why you invested in Palantir in the first place. Was it because of its long-term potential? The AI boom? Its dominance in government contracts? Check if anything fundamental has changed. Are they still innovating? Winning contracts? Growing their customer base? Remember your plan. Selling should be tied to your personal goals, not the stock's short-term performance. If none of these reasons have changed, take a step back, breathe, and maybe stop refreshing the stock ticker every 10 minutes. Selling Palantir now, at $73, might seem tempting, but unless your financial goals or the company's fundamentals have changed, there's no need to jump ship. This stock has faced hype, criticism, and wild price swings before, and it's come out stronger every time. As Palantir continues to grow, sign contracts, and lead the AI revolution, its long-term potential remains as solid as ever. So, unless you're ready to cash out for a specific goal, stay the course. Palantir's journey isn't just a sprint, it's a marathon. And if history is any guide, the best is yet to come. When you look at the trajectory of companies like Tesla, Amazon, or Nvidia, one thing becomes crystal clear: the early days are full of noise. People panic. Analysts scream overvalued. And yet, those who held their shares through the chaos reaped massive rewards. Palantir is no different. Right now, it's riding the wave of AI hype, much like Nvidia was when GPUs became essential for AI workloads. But underneath that hype lies a real company with real products solving real problems. It's our privilege that God, the creator of heaven and earth, will bless us abundantly, make us the head and not the tail if we love him and obey his commandments. Please acknowledge him in your plans and he will direct your paths. Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6. If you have watched the whole video until the end, drop a comment like this: I stayed until the end. Just comment that I stayed until the end. When I see this comment, I will give you a heart. There are 3 more important steps to build wealth. First, like this video, subscribe and then turn on the notifications bell. If you do this, you highly motivate me to continue bringing to you educative and transformative videos every week. Do not miss out on our future videos full of knowledge and wisdom. All I am asking is your subscription. Thanks for joining us today. Your support is appreciated so much. Do not hesitate to share this video to help someone. I recommend that you watch the next video, subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts about today's video. Thank you. See you in the next video by God's grace. We love you, and blessings to you.